You know what's interesting? They call it a cassette, but there's no tape.
They don't call it a cassette tape, mate.
That's true.
Right.
It's not a cassette tape, it's just a cassette.
Right, take that back to the pub and shove it up your
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is another month and we are doing the trending mountain bike products of the month to show you the most popular stuff in the mountain bike world for the month of September. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Last month, the end of last month was my birthday and I received some strange gifts for my birthday. All right, giraffe.
Her name is Tiffany!
Well, as I have said in all of these trending mountain bike products videos in I think the last 3 months now, COVID has made mountain biking and cycling of all kinds way more popular, and there was like a run on the banks. Everyone is really out of inventory. The supply chain was very much impacted in terms of product manufacturing. All the retailers and brands sold out of product of all kinds, so a huge portion of our catalog is out of stock. So we've been trying to put in the trending mountain bike products videos cool stuff that is trending, that is still hopefully in stock by the time this video goes live, which is usually about 5 days after we film it. Anyways, to jump right into it.
Crank boots. Everybody needs crank boots.
Something that's been a top product for a super long time and has been trending because it's still in stock is SRAM Crank Boots. We have an article that talks about all the different brands and types of crank boots and which cranks they fit in particular, because different cranks have different widths of just like the arm and everything. $11.99 for the SRAM ones that fit a whole bunch. Check the article below in the video description. If you don't have these, they're really useful, especially with carbon cranks. Carbon is not the strongest when it comes to impacting a hard surface like a rock. So it's nice to use these to salvage those expensive carbon cranks if you smash them into the ground, and even just aluminum ones from preventing scratches on them. When these first came out, I kind of thought they were like crank condoms and looked ugly. But as I've continued to smash my cranks into the ground, as bikes have gotten lower and lower bottom brackets over the years, these have become kind of like a must-have. So SRAM crank boots of all kinds. Tool MLP 1.2. Next up, we have the Park Tool MLP 1.2, which I believe stands for Masterlink Pliers, because that's what these are. What do you know?
Wow.
This is a seriously valuable tool to have in your toolbox, in your garage. And basically what this does is, like all modern day drivetrains, have a master link on them, or what SRAM calls, I think, a power link or power lock. But this tool, which looks like a Japanese jumping beetle,
it's a tiny 2-centimeter long terror,
if I might say so myself, does two things. It removes that master link and it like reinstalls it. So you can see right now, you slide this tool in and you squeeze it to sort of pop that master link loose, and then you pull on it to pop that master link tight when you're, you know, removing or reinstalling a chain on your bike. Seriously useful and valuable tool to have in your toolbox, and currently still in stock, $15.95, free shipping. We sell everything with free shipping. A lot of stuff that's like under 20 bucks we sell with free shipping, and nobody else does that. It's probably a bad financial decision, and we might regret that one in the future, or take it back in like 5 years or 2 years or 5 months. I don't know. So just something to consider right now. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. Next up is a tire. We talk about tires on this YouTube channel a lot. We have a playlist all about tires, tons of different tire things, because there's a ton of them and a ton of different complexity for tires. And seeing as we're recording this on a Tuesday, I'm going to go eat tacos because it's Taco Tuesday, and my boy Blue, also known as J-Rad, Jared, is going to present to you the next top-selling product.
Up next, we've got the Maxxis Minion DHR II 3C Max Terra EXO Plus. This one happens to be a 27.5 by 2.4 in size. If you're not aware of all the different types of casings that these Maxxis tires come in, like Jeff was saying earlier, we did a blog and a couple videos about them. You should check those out. This one in particular happens to be $76, free shipping, like he said. I may have messed up a little while back. We did a video about, you know, what our favorite tires were here in the office.
It was DHF versus DHR II.
It was DHF versus DHR II. I may have messed up a little bit and said that I liked the...
Just
Yeah.
show the clip. Show the clip.
Show
It's
the
like
clip.
2 years old. Maxxis Minion DHR II or Minion DHF, your preference?
DHF.
Why?
DHR2, I think I didn't get as much grip as I wanted to get for whatever reason. It's not my favorite tire. I like DHR2. It feels like it's got better knobs and for my type of riding and the trails that I ride.
Simple as that, right? Just ridden them both and one's better than the other?
I've ridden various sizes and styles of both and compounds. Personally like the DHF better.
I like it. Thank you, sir.
Cheers. Whoa. 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 Kind of embarrassing, but you kind of have to see it. But now I gotta say, I like the DHR2 better. Don't listen to what I said back then. DHR2 is pretty legit. You should get this one. It's pretty legit. I think you'll like it.
Another thing that is trending already is night riding lights and supplies. So it's already later in September and the time change is coming, and it's getting dark earlier, so people are riding bikes in the nighttime. And we've made a couple videos in the past about night riding lights, and one of the trending products that always happens this time of year is a NiteRider Helmet mount. We sell this thing for $14.99. It fits the Lumina lights, the Mako lights, the Minute cordless, the ultra phasers.
What's he looking at?
All of those ones. This goes on your helmet. They make a bar mount as well, but if you're only gonna run one light, put it on your helmet. Speaking of lights, check out the NiteRider Lumina Micro 850. That's my favorite light. If I was only gonna buy one, they're 75 bucks. Put it on the helmet. If you're gonna buy two, put one on the helmet, one on the bar. Really good setup. Not a huge amount of light, but more than enough that you need. That's my preferred setup. Jared, what is your preferred light setup and what you're, oh, how about this? What are you currently using?
Right now, I have the Lezyne 1200 XL. I think it's last year's model. I run that on the bars, but if I'm honest, I should probably get one for the helmet. I'm probably gonna get like one of these and one of those NiteRiders because that's the ideal setup.
Yeah, if you're gonna run a light on your bike for night riding, if you have one, put it on your helmet, make it light. 1200 XL is like,
It's kind of bright.
yeah, it's bright, but it's heavy.
It is heavy.
So useful on the handlebars, not the best on the helmet because then you feel like a bobblehead.
Yeah, true.
Bobblehead. Anything else?
No, I mean, yeah, get one for your handlebar, one for your helmet. I mean,
Yeah, cool.
yeah, you could take her.
You see the new Defender? Really?
Have you been living in a cave?
In the same, Taylor puts on a John Mayer.
Like some legit
He is
tires.
dreamy.
I want a high that don't end low.
Up next, we have the SRAM Eagle XX1 10 to 52 tooth Rainbow Cassette. This one will work with your XD driver, and it's basically an awesome upgrade for, you know, any of the 10 to 52 tooth drivetrains from SRAM. It'll work with your GX, your XO1, your XX1. We actually made a SRAM drivetrain comparison video. You should check it out with all of the prices and the weights and everything. Super in-depth, also blogs. You should check all that stuff out. This one is $449, and like I said, awesome upgrade if you have the 10 to 52 tooth stuff, or a sweet replacement if you already have an XX1 cassette.
Bleh.
Finally, we have the Fox factory rebuild kit for float rear shocks from the year 2000 until current. This includes seals for various models of rear shocks and also a little float fluid pillow pack, which is nice. This one is $19.99 and free shipping, of course. Yeah, I don't know. This one will refresh your shock and it'll make it feel like new almost. I mean, Yeah, it will make it feel new. What am I talking about?
Look at this taco, dude.
Can I have a bite?
Well, it just fell apart. Hold on. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the YouTube video this month. Bye!